Hello, English 106 students. I'm Sister Larson, and I just wanted to pop on and make a video to introduce myself and also just talk a few things about a few things with the course. First of all, I want to say how excited I am to be your instructor and how excited I am about this class. Writing is really the way that we communicate our thoughts and dreams and discoveries and things to the world. So I'm really excited that you take this class and that I want you to know that your thoughts are worth writing and they're valuable. So just with that in mind, I also just want to say how much I admire you for wanting to further your education and how I know that balancing work and home and church and family responsibilities can be overwhelming. So I just want to commend you for your efforts in trying to further your education, and I want you to know that I'm here for you. And I hope to be a supportive and a bright spot and a positive aspect of your education. So today, this is just a quick video. I just want to talk about a few things about this first week one and a few things about iLearn. I will say that you probably already know iLearn, and some of you are very well versed in iLearn. And if that's the case, then help each other out. I would love to see you post different helps on our questions and conversations, things that maybe you know about iLearn that other students could benefit from, shortcuts or things like that. So that would be fantastic. So let's go ahead and get started. I will just ask that you bear with me. I'm using a little bit new technology, so bear with me a little bit here as we go through this together. But if you see, right here's my screen. I'm going to hide my face real quick. Here's my screen, and this is our class. Once you log into iLearn or Pathway, you'll log into English 106, Pathway Spring 2018. And the first thing that you should see on our page is this announcements page. So you'll have two announcements once I post this announcement. You'll have two announcements, one that says notes, lesson 1 week notes from Sister Larson, and then the second one that's welcome students. This is just a little bit about me and some pictures of my family as well, so I hope that you read that and get to know me a little bit better. Then if you notice over here with the content tab, we have a content tab, discussions, assignments, quizzes, calendar, grades, course tools, and helps. So I won't talk about all of these tabs, but I just want to point out some of the ones that you'll need to make sure that you look at this week. So if we head to content here, all right. So we start here. We're going to start over here with lesson 1 and click on lesson 1. Most of the lessons are organized the same way. We have an introduction lesson, a midweek and a pathway gathering, and then an end of week lesson. You should know that you'll need to follow along and to dedicate time each week, every day, to logging into our class and participating in different class activities. So please make sure that you take a look at your schedule and plan accordingly, that you can dedicate time and effort to our class every day. First, we're going to start with the introduction tab. And if you notice, here is our questions and conversations. And if you click on this, this is going to bring us to our discussion board. And this is where you can post questions that you have about the course or lesson or specific activity. I posted a little prompt here that I would love if you could check out and give me your thoughts. I'd love to learn your thoughts a little bit about what I posted about. And we'll go back to introduction and head over here to our midweek. So you'll notice that it's set up like a checklist. So as you complete activities, it should move to checks. And notice that there's different reading activities, things that you need to read and know. Our first assignment is this getting acquainted discussion board, where you're going to be introducing yourself to your classmates and also to me. And this is a really great way that we can set up our classroom environment and that we can get to know each other, because we're all real people behind this computer screen. So this is the first contact that I get with you, to get to know the person behind the screen. So I'm excited to read your entries and to learn a little bit more about you. All of these midweek assignments are due on Wednesday at 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So make sure that you've set up your time zone and that you know when assignments are due, because I'd hate for anyone to get behind. Then you have your pathway gathering with the preparation and participation as well. And I just want to make a plug for this pathway gathering, that it really is the time to get together and to lift and strengthen each other, both spiritually and socially. So it's a great way that you can draw strength and get some good ideas and to communicate with others that are taking the class or taking other classes. So it's such a fantastic opportunity. Please make sure that you make time in your schedule for pathway gatherings. And then moving on towards the end of the week, you notice that this first week is reading about a life of honor and updating your personal information, discussion board responses, and any other questions, as well as an attendance report. At the end of week, as you notice in future lessons, there will be like writing assignments and things are usually due towards the end of the week. These assignments are due on Friday at 11 o'clock as well. So make sure that you have planned accordingly and don't leave everything until the last minute on 11 o'clock p.m. because that never works out well for anyone. So just make sure that you're really following along and you're following along our course so that we can all learn together. That's most of what I want to just show you this week. As we go along with other weeks, then different things might come up. And like I said, if you know more things about iLearn and you want to post in helps with the questions and conversations, start a new thread. I'd love to see you helping each other out in this. The other thing that I want to just point out is another way to access the discussions is you can click the discussions tab, and then you'll see that here are our questions and conversations, and then your required assignment, getting acquainted discussion board. So that's just another way that you can access these questions and conversations and that you know where to go. One thing I did want to point out, sorry, I'm jumping around here. Like I said, bear with me. But we have this questions and conversations. If you have a new question, then start a new thread. But if you would like to reply on, say, my question or my thoughts, then you'd want to click here and then post a reply to thread. This will help us stay organized throughout the course so that not everyone's posting a new thread every single time. If it's a reply, then reply to the thread. If it is a new question, then post to the new question. So you probably already know that, but just a reminder. And that's really it for this week. So I am just really looking forward to getting to know you and reading about your families and about your lives. And I'm excited for this journey that we get to take together. So I will see you in the course. Have a fantastic week.